Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Can y'all believe another week has come and gone? I tell you, December is flying by. Miss Maisie is just loving that tree. She's very tempted to reach out and grab a few things, but she's been very, very well behaved, and she's just looking at it. The star is tipping. There we go. Anyway, I wanted to come on for a few reasons. One, I wanted to show the beautiful cards that I've received. I already showed you the one from Divinia. And I received a card from, this one's from Ellie from the Bronx. This one is from Myra. This one is from Suzanne. Did I get that right? Yeah, that one's from Suzanne, and this one is from Gail. Gail does not have a channel, but she is the lovely lady who adopted my Kira and Mickey sculpt. So hi, everybody. Thank you so very much, ladies, for your beautiful cards. I don't have the little hooks I used to hang my cards on in Texas. I need to come up with a way to display my cards. But I am going to open a couple things that I went to the post office today, and I had a couple things in my P.O. box. The first one is a gift from Nicole. I think I do have my scissor here if I need, but I think this envelope will just fall open. Hi, Nicole. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you for thinking of me. I hope I can get this open. Let me get my scissor. That's why I have it here. I tell you, my post office is just ridiculously crowded right now. Oh, looks like a card. We'll start with the card in a lovely red envelope. Oh, it's a fuzzy card. Look at this. It's a polar bear. And he's so soft and fuzzy. How beautiful is that? Oh, thank you, Nicole. Oh, and her mom wrote a lovely note, too. How sweet. I love this. I bet this was so fun, Nicole, for you to touch. Oh, I love it. I could, like, sit and pet him all day. Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. I'll put that with my other cards. And then this. Oh, Emma Ruth's jewelry. This is one of those necklaces. Let me open it. Oh, look, it's the earth. Oh, that is so cool. I believe is this a friend of yours that you said that makes these? She told me that she got some jewelry. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this. And it's like a copper kind of chain. And then it has a pendant, and one side is the earth, like a globe. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't even have it in the camera. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, thank you so much. And then the jewelry designer is Emma Ruth's Jewelry. Oh, that is beautiful. She's the owner and jewelry designer at Emma. Let's see. Oh, she has an Etsy shop, Emma Ruth's Jewelry, and Facebook, Emma Ruth's Jewelry. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, but her name is Anna. That's interesting. I wonder who Emma Ruth is. What's the story behind that? Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so very much. I love that. That is stunning, Nicole. Thank you. And I will put this envelope over here. And now this package is from Liz over at Moms Forever. And this is actually a kit that I'm just going to go ahead and open with y'all, that she was selling on Instagram. I don't know if she was selling it on her channel. I don't know. But she was selling it on Instagram. And she was very kind because I asked her a couple questions, and she was very kind to send me tons of photos. For those of you who don't know how I buy kits, I really need to see the blank kit. It's not about the like the prototype artists. While they're beautiful, I have to see the journey I'm going to go on with a kit. And this was a kit that I saw that I thought had great personality, and I loved the face, but I wasn't 100% sure because I couldn't see the finished baby. And so I didn't get it. And I didn't really regret it or anything. And I saw some being painted, and they were beautiful, but I just, would look at the blank kit and see nothing. And then she sent me all these very detailed up-close photos, which Liz was such a huge help for me. I have my computer here because I have the questions for Carolyn's tag that I'm going to try to squeeze in here if I don't talk too much. But I want to get a blanket out to make a little body and put this baby together. It is late, ladies. It's already after 7 o'clock on Friday today. I cleaned my house before we went out, and if you can hear the dryer, I'm finishing laundry. We were running all day long. This baby has a belly plate, so I'll put that up first. Oh, look at that cute belly plate. Nice rolls. I love the little outie belly button. Let's see, I don't know if this blanket was a good choice, but we'll do our best. I'm just going to get the head out first because I want to see the head. Very, very fun face on this baby. This is the Sunny kit. Very cute. Oh, there's gums in the mouth. Can y'all see the gums? Are there bottom gums? No, just top gums. Very, very cute baby. Nice fontanelle. Let's check. Nope, not piercing. Well, they can be pierced, but they won't be able to wear backing. Very cute little face. Let's see you, Sunny. And then here's the legs. Let's see. We have nice toes. Good size feet. They're not, there's no spacing between the toes. I love this at the ankle, this like roll right there that wraps around. That's cute. Now this is one thing I don't love when the vinyl there is connected. I like there to be that space, but it's not always a make or break. That's the only thing I don't love about the kit. But I love everything else but because it was only one leg. See, this leg is all nice and stretched out, and look at that ripply knee and all these rolls on the thigh. And I love that the ankles have rolls. Very cute baby. I can't remember how long this baby is. I know some people out there have this baby already. Angela has this baby. And she has one that Wendy painted who's so cute. Her name is Fiona. And this is the first hand, which is her left hand. She has her pinky ring and middle finger sticking up. Her pinky's way out there. She's having tea. And then this is really cute. Her pointer finger is resting just past her nail bed, so she actually has all 5 nail beds. A lot of times on hands that are closed, even if it's only one finger down, they hide the nail, which I don't mind if it's hidden, but if you can just see like a tiny little bit, man, getting in there and painting that is hard. But this is really cute. That's her. Oh, that's her left arm. Yes, I know my right and left. This is her right arm, and this one is a fist, but this I loved. Her thumb is tucked in. I used to nanny for a little girl who did that as a baby. And then those 3, they'll be a little challenging to paint, but not too bad. Nice nail beds, though. Nice long arm. Not as rolly as the legs, but just a cute little personality. And let's see what number she is. So this is Sunny by Joanna Kazmierak, number 690 of 1550. So that is fabulous. Thank you so much, Liz, for letting me acquire this kit from you. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, let me move that box down. Bring my computer up. Before I start the tag, I have to show y'all. Atticus's shirt did come in. Look at him. He's in this lovely knit romper from Suzanne at Suzanne Babies. Look at him. I already sent her a photo because I knew it would be a few days before I could make a video. So he has on a collared white long sleeve onesie right now. And the gray knit romper on top. I think I should put some tights on him though. His little legs look a little cold, so I might put some tights on him. And he has on the matching gray booties, but doesn't he just look like a king? Oh, that face. So thank you again, Suzanne, for knitting. I almost said crochet, and I knew that was wrong. I had to ponder for knitting that. And we have Anastasia here is in the pram right now because Cammie Rose has gone home. For those of you who didn't see the box packings or box openings, Cammie Rose has gone home. Her name is now Jade. And Sally also went home. Sally wasn't here very long. Sally went home and is a boy, and his name is Asir, and he has gone home, and they both, their mommies, have box openings up, which were so fun to watch. I don't think I'm going to put that on the tripod because y'all are going to be looking at not too much. So let me put my tripod away for now and get my computer in my lap so I can read Carolyn's questions. In the meantime, I'll just chat. My mom and I are having a blast. Like I said, we did a lot of shopping today, you know, like grocery shopping, and we went to my local Hallmark, which I've never been to, and it was quite interesting because it wasn't like a normal Hallmark. It was I mean, it was Hallmark, and it had Hallmark items, but it had, like, in the back, like, antiques and stuff. I've never seen a Hallmark like that before, so it was very interesting. And we just had I'm really, really loving having my mom here. It's so very nice. And so we just had a very lovely day. We wrapped presents this morning. After the house was clean, we wrapped our presents so they're under the tree. And I will do a video, ladies, next week and show you my tree upstairs instead of just my little mini tree. I will show you my tree upstairs. And so yeah, we've just been really, and I've been I decided to crochet some gifts for some family members. So I've been working on those. That was kind of, I don't know, I won't say last minute because it is a couple, well, I guess now it's a week and a few days before Christmas, but I have done about half of what I'm planning to do, so I'm going to be working on that. Maybe I did rent us some movies for tonight, so we'll see, but I have watched a few videos. I have a few in my history that I've not commented on yet, but I have watched a few videos here and there, but not too many. But I am enjoying the ones I'm seeing. I've seen some new babies in the community, and I've seen, I haven't watched videos a lot, but I've seen some very lovely titles where people are, you know, sending one another gifts and just, you know, Merry Christmas wishes and doing their elves and just having a lot of fun. And so I'm just so happy that everybody's enjoying this holiday season. And again, I just wanted to come on and let y'all know I'm still here. I've had a couple messages from people asking how I'm doing. Thank you very much for that. But everything's well. We're doing well. We're just, you know, time is just, I'm treasuring the time with my mom. So, but I do think of y'all, and you're in my prayers and my thoughts. So, but I do want to do Carolyn's tag, and she is Canadian Reborn Mama 1. And she has a holiday tag going around. And thank you, Carolyn, for putting the questions down in your description, and I will do the same. There are 6 questions. The first one is, have you ever regifted something? Yes, I have. I have done so because sometimes you get gifts that are things that you wouldn't use, but you might know somebody who would use them. And I feel it's better to give them to somebody who will use them than to just have them sit around and never be used. So yes, I have. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything, but I know I have done it in the past. I'm trying to think. I really have no example, but I do. I can honestly say yes, I have. I just can't think of a good example. Number 2, what is your favorite holiday movie? I love the classics. Like, I love It's a Wonderful Life, and I'm trying to think of others. We've been watching, my mom really loves Hallmark movies, so we've been watching Hallmark movies, and some others that are, sorry, I'm going to yawn. Excuse me. Some of movies that are on like Netflix and Amazon, Christmas movies, and some of them are really good, and I've been enjoying some of those with her when I'm sitting there if I'm not off doing something else. But I guess for lack of thinking, I will say It's a Wonderful Life. I loved that movie since I was a little girl. 3, a family holiday tradition you've kept up with. There's a couple in my family that we do. We've done since I was a little girl. I'm trying to think. One thing is we were always given, what are they called? My brain is fried. It's a little box. It looks like a book, and it has lifesavers inside. My mother has given us those every year, and it's because it's a memory for her. There was one Christmas when she was a little girl, that's all they got. And so she's carried on that tradition as a way of remembering that sometimes you only get something like that and to be thankful for it. We also do the pickle, the pickle ornament that is hidden in the tree. Funny story. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's a glass pickle ornament that's probably about that big, I don't know, 3-4 inches long. And we've done that for years with my brother's children, hidden it in the tree. And the year before last, it was when we were in Ohio. They're grown-ups now, and I'm like, I needed to change this up, so I ordered the gherkin one, which is about that big. It's so teeny tiny. It's, I don't know, maybe half an inch, maybe an inch. It's this little teeny tiny glass pickle ornament, but I didn't tell them. So what we do, because, they would come to my house, and so I didn't want it on the tree while we were all like sitting around shooting the breeze, because our normal tradition is we open stockings before the meal. Everyone sits around, open stockings, has a good time. When the children were little, they had something new to play with and little snacks and stuff. And then after dinner, we do the presents and stuff. We read the Christmas story every year and open presents. Those are some traditions we've kept up with. So they would have time to be like spying in the tree to find the pickle. So what we always did is we would send them out of the room, and I would hide the pickle, and then they would come in. And when they were really little, we always hung it on the tree, but as they got older, we hid it somewhere in the room. And but that particular year, I hid it on the tree. But I have, and I'll have to show you this when I show my tree, I have this ornament from Ethiopia that it's hollowed out, and it has a little lid, and you can open it and put stuff in it, so I put the gherkin in there. We had so much fun having them look for that darn little gherkin, because they were looking for the big pickle. They didn't know they were looking for a teeny tiny one. So that was a lot of fun. So that's a tradition we've kept up with. And then, of course, the presents. We've never done opening presents on Christmas Eve. That was always a no-no for my mom. We always opened on Christmas Day. And so, yeah, those are some of our traditions. Number 4, what is your holiday signature dish? If you don't have one, what is your favorite thing to eat during the holidays? I love to cook in general, but I really love to cook for the holidays. And for the most part, we typically have a traditional Christmas meal, which many years we'll do ham, because you just had turkey at Thanksgiving, and sometimes we'll do ham and turkey. But then we do all the, the sides that you normally would, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, corn, biscuits. I don't do cranberry sauce. I make this cranberry. You make it, a day or two before, and you bung a bunch of things in. I would have to look at the recipe. It's like cranberries, but it's like real cranberries and not the tin stuff. And I think there's marshmallows and pineapple and all this. And you put it into a loaf and you slice it. So it's just like a little bit of tangy tartness when you're eating your meat. But I only do that when I cook turkey. I don't serve that with ham. But then we've had a few years where we've done different things. Like one year I made lasagna, and we had like an Italian Christmas salad, garlic bread, lasagna and stuff. This year actually I'm making Italian beef sandwiches, just to do something different. And then what I like to do, I make the Italian beef, and then I make garlic bread and put provolone. It's a combo provolone mozzarella on there with the beef. Really, really good. So we're doing that this year with some sides. But I don't really have a signature dish. Oh, and cornbread. I like to serve cornbread when I serve, ham and turkey. And I like corn in my cornbread, not just like cornbread flavor. I like there to actually be corn in my cornbread, which really grosses my brother out. It creeps him out. He thinks it's just wrong. So he doesn't eat any. He'll eat biscuits. And then we always have a cake for Jesus' birthday. We have a birthday cake for Jesus. That's another tradition we've done my whole life. And we have that, and then we'll have other things, like I'll bake Christmas cookies, and sometimes I'll make fudge, and just a variety of little desserts. Number 5, do you give gifts to your reborns? I've not given gifts to my reborns. I just buy for them whenever I see something that I think, oh, that'll look cute on so-and-so, or that'll be cute by so-and-so, or whatever. So no, I don't specifically buy them Christmas gifts. They're all in shock right now. They are just horrified that I said they're not getting gifts in a few days. Anyway, number 6, favorite Christmas carol. One you can't stand. I don't know. I really enjoy Christmas music, and it's really funny because the other day I was, I'm trying to remember where I was at, and said something about the Christmas music, and the person there said they're really sick of hearing Christmas music. Where was that? Anyway, so then another day, my mom and I were in the resale shop, and she had country music on. She didn't have Christmas music on. I'm like, you don't play Christmas music in here? And she's like, I don't mind Christmas music, but I can't listen to it all day. So I guess I don't know if I had to listen to it all day. I don't know. I really love Christmas music. I'm singing all the time in my house as it is, but right now I've just been singing loads of Christmas songs. I love the traditional hymns. I also love the fun songs. I don't really... I know Carolyn mentioned she can't stand We Wish You a Merry Christmas because it's so repetitive, and I do agree it is repetitive, but like hearing it once is not a bad thing. But yeah, to hear it over and over, it is very repetitive. But I do really do enjoy Christmas music very, very much. Yeah, I can't think of like one particular favorite. So maybe Joy to the World because of Joy. But I do love that song. But again, I love the traditional songs and the traditional movies and stuff. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so very much, Carolyn. I'm glad I finally had a few moments to do this. And I do have to quickly tell you all the little drama, for lack of a better word, over the arrival of Asir home to his mommy. She had him overnighted, and so I took him to the post office at the same time as I took Cammie, who's now Jade, as well as Angela's prize box, which she did receive from my giveaway. So for those of you who've messaged me asking when the giveaway is being drawn, I got a couple messages before I drew, people who had entered who were wondering apparently why it was taking me so long. But anyway, Angela does have her prize box. And so this was my first time overnighting a baby, and so it was a little different. I had to fill out a form because his mommy she wanted to pick him up at the post office, so he had to have a hold form put on him. My ladies at the post office here are so sweet, and so they put on their the Overnight Express tape, and I had already put priority stickers on the box, so they covered all of my priority stickers with the overnight stickers. That was a very decorated box. Unfortunately, my label that I made had to be covered with this new hold label that they put on it. But anyway, so we did all that and got it in the system and whatever, and he's supposed to arrive home the next day on Tuesday. And he went from here, he was picked up, I think it was a little before noon, like 11:38 or something, and he got to his next stop, which is in Illinois, by 4:18 p.m. And then he arrived like 9 or 10 minutes later, he was back here. And that was all we saw on Tuesday. So Tasha messaged me and asked, if I, about the tracking and stuff. And so I called my post office and I asked because I had to be a sleuth, because I looked on the post office receipt and there was the 800 number, which is the main post office. And I knew there would either be a long wait or they weren't going to know anything more. I've called before and they only know what we see on the screen. So they only know what as things are scanned. And so I went online and I typed in, the post office and the town here and everything, and again it came up with the 800 number, but I looked up the white pages and I found it. So I called there, and the lady who answered was the lady who I shipped with, and she looked at it too, and she was very perplexed why it was showing that the baby was back, and she's like, I'm going to screenshot this and show my manager. I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm going to put a tracer on this baby right now, and she's like, if anything happens in terms of movement while I'm still here, I'll call you. So I said, oh, thank you very much. Well, the place that packages go from my town is a distribution center in Illinois. They all go there, everything, even my priority mail. And so I, of course, Googled the phone number for that, and again, couldn't find it. But then I thought I found it, and I called it, and it was like a little local post office, kind of like the one I walk into, and I'm like, well, do you have the number for the distribution center? She's like, hold on. So she gave me 2 numbers, neither of which worked. One of them was a non-working number, and the second one rang and rang and rang. And while it was ringing, I kept scrolling down on Google, and I saw a phone number that was very close to the 2 she gave me. A couple digits were different. So I hung up and I called that, and I got them. And she's like, excuse me, are you a customer? I said, yes, I am. She's like, well, we don't usually talk to customers. I said, I understand that. I said, but I'm an artist, and this is a one-of-a-kind piece of art, and I would really appreciate a few minutes of your time. And she's like, okay, explain to me what's going on. So I gave her the tracking. She pulled it up on her screen. She goes, that's really odd. It shouldn't look like that. It shouldn't. That package wouldn't go back. She's like, I'm pretty sure the baby has left here, because anything express has already left here. She took down my phone number. She asked me for a description of the box. I did offer to send her a photo, because I always photograph my boxes before they leave. I offered to send her a photo. She said that was not necessary. But I know the dimensions of the boxes I use. I gave her the dimensions. I told her what tape was on the outside, because y'all know I use that fun duct tape. I told her about that. I told her about all the stickers, my fragile stickers, plus the overnight stickers and the overnight tape from the post office. And so she said that she was going to take a screenshot of that information and go show it to her express mail manager, and also go out to the dock. And she said, if it's here, I will call you. And I never got a call from her. So next morning, so Wednesday morning, I get a phone call from my post office, and she says, your package is moving, which I'd already seen. I'd already looked it up, and the package was now, at that point, I think still in I don't remember at this point, but the package had moved. And she said, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. She's like, how did you get the number for the distribution center? So I explained to her my process on Google, and she's like, okay. And so we hung up. And after I hung up, I'm like, ooh, I wonder if she got in trouble. I wonder if they thought she gave me the number, because she sounded a little, not upset, but like baffled that I was able to find this number. So I called her back. And I said, do you have a couple minutes? And she's like, yeah. And I said, I just want to make sure that you didn't get in trouble for that. She's like, well, actually, they thought I gave you the number. That's why I asked you for how you found it, because I gave her everything. I gave her the exact words I put in Google. I told her how many, because I pulled it up as I was talking to her. I told her how many down to go. So she was able to do that herself and screenshot it and show her boss. It was actually an article from 2015, and she said they told her they've been trying to take that down for a couple of years, which I mean, I realize they're working and they don't want to field a million phone calls, and perhaps that's what the 800 number is there for. But the 800 number can only see what I can see. Meantime, while I'm doing all this, Tasha's called the 800, which is why I hung up. I had originally called them while I was looking for my local post office number, and they told me it was a 40 to 50 minute wait, which I would have patiently waited. I have a speakerphone. I could have put it on speaker and done other things. But Tasha let me know she was on hold with them, and so we were messaging back and forth while she's on hold. And then when she got through, I did tell her, because at that point now it's Wednesday. My other two packages, Jade and Angela's prize box, had all moved. And they were being scanned as they moved. And I said, let them know that other things were shipped priority and are moving, whatever. I don't know. I gave Tasha a couple things because there were questions I had that instead of calling, I sent them to Tasha. And so they were really nice, and they assigned a case ID number to it, and her post office was also very nice. So even though he took an extra day to get there, which they fully refunded that overnight shipping because he was guaranteed to be there on Tuesday by 3. So he ended up being shipped. Other than insurance, they don't refund the insurance, but she got him shipped for free other than the insurance. So that was the silver lining in all of it. But I did not go and claim that till today because I wanted to make sure he arrived safely, because in the event I needed to utilize the insurance if the box or him or anything was damaged or missing, I didn't want to have to go there and deal with all that twice. So, but they were so sweet. She called me yesterday and said, your package has arrived. I'm like, I know. She has the package. And she's like, I've already filled out the forms for you. I just need you to sign a few things when you come in. And I told her I would be there today. And I came in, and the line was long. And by the time I got up to the part where I had a table where I could set my package on, one of the ladies came out from the back with the forms for me to sign so that they were ready when I went up to the counter. So that is one of the beauties of living in a small town. People get to know you, and people really, really do go out of their way to take care of you. So that was the story of Asir getting home. And so he is now safely home with his mommy, and she is over the moon with him, as is Jade's mommy. And thank you, ladies, very, very much for adopting your babies. Everybody, anybody who's adopted from me, I thank you for giving my babies beautiful homes. And but I just wanted to quickly share that while I had y'all here. And now I have one more package I'm going to go ahead and open. I saved it because it is a love mail package from dear Herlanda, and I had sent her a message. I didn't know if she wanted me to open it on camera or not, because some people send me things, and I do this too. I send people things and say, don't make a video, just enjoy it. So she said I could open it on camera. Since I had my computer down here, I peeked. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. Hopefully I can do it quickly. I like to open things from the bottom, as you saw me do with Sunny, when it's like kits and stuff. But I don't know how Herlanda has this packaged. So thank you, Herlanda, for thinking of me. You ladies are so kind. Come on. Oh, there's a card right on top. So I'm glad I opened this side. Set that down so hopefully the addresses are not visible. Ladies, I can't even make a video these days less than half an hour. Alright, Kimberly with a little heart. Oh, what does she write on the back? Oh, my address. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to have to read this later. It's very, very long. Thank you so very much. I will read this. Oh, thank you. There's a sweet gift card to Walmart in there. How sweet. I will read this later, Herlanda, and of course send you a message. She sent me a thank you card. Oh, something for Atticus. Oh, King Atticus, you have a gift. Oh, look how beautiful this is. This is so him. And look, are those crowns in the smocking? Oh, this is beautiful. It is a, oh, it's so soft. Designed in England. Just too cute. Oh, and it's newborn. Perfect. This is, I won't even call this a jammy. It's, you know, it's a gorgeous outfit. Oh, and so soft. It is a one-piece outfit in baby blue, and I said his colors are going to be gray and blue, so this is perfect. But it has a little man collar. It's a white cotton collar that has the matching blue trim. Not trim, it's like a thread. It's sewn all around the collar, all the way around. Look at that. It snaps down the back, and then there's a smock panel that's about 1 inch wide in white, and it has a couple shades of blue designs in there, like diamond shapes and zigzags, but they're little crowns. He's a king. Look at that. Thank you, Herlanda. Oh, that is just perfect. That is the next thing I put on him. Oh, that is beautiful. What does this one say? To Kimberly. Oh, I don't know. Should I open this now? Or I will, because it's part of Happy Mail, but I really want to put it under my tree. My mother would be horrified to know I'm opening a Christmas present and it's not Christmas. That is a big no-no in my family. 1 year, and my cousins get to open Christmas presents a lot on Christmas Eve, because growing up, my one uncle would dress up as Santa, and so my aunt and uncle, they would bring it every other year. 1 year it would be the large candy cane for us, and the next year it would be the large Hershey bar, and then each parent would bring a gift, and you'd go sit up on Santa's lap and you'd get the gift, and we didn't know at the time it was from our parent, but you'd get the gift and you'd get the candy. Well, we would only get the candy because my mom wouldn't let us open gifts on Christmas Eve. And so, I'm sorry the paper's stuck and I'm having great issues here. And so 1 year, the Christmas party kept going and going, and it was after midnight, and they did it on purpose. They told my mom, now you have to let them open a gift. It's Christmas Day. That was brilliant for us. Okay, let's see. Okay, managed to go round and round. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Oh, I need a, is this open? Oh, there we go. Ooh, what are these? Oh, I'm glad I didn't wait till Christmas, because I can use these now. Oh, these are those candles. Oh, I love these, the flameless candles. Oh, I gotta put a battery in it, right? Let me look. Yes, what size battery? AAA, I have those upstairs. But look at these, there's a tall and a short. I'm sorry, it's all off camera. There's birds. I only saw the flowers. Look, there's birds. Oh, Herlanda, these are so beautiful. The tall one has the mama bird, and the short one has 2 baby birds. Oh, these are so beautiful. And it's a mama bluebird, and the babies are blue with yellow bodies, and then there's flowers in pink and purple and green leaves. Oh, there's some orange buds. Oh, these, oh, Herlanda, these are so beautiful. Ah, I don't even want to put them back in the package. I'm going to set them there. Thank you so very much. Oh, what's that? Instructions, right? Let me take those out. Thank you so very, very much. Very, very sweet of you. Now, how did you have that in there? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me... Oh, I've got to move my computer and lay my thank you there. I'm going to read that just as soon as I turn this camera off. I don't want to bury Ellie's card there. Let me unbury. There. Now I can do a quick little... Let's take the instructions out, because that's not fun. Oh, my candles. Okay, which those are going to go upstairs. Or maybe they can stay. We'll see. I might leave them in here, actually. Look how beautiful. And there's all my cards and my beautiful, beautiful necklace from Nicole. Love that. Lovely, beautiful cards. Atticus's beautiful little outfit. Happy Sunny. I'm going to have Miss Anastasia blow a kiss to her mommy. And she'll be leaving right after Christmas. And little Maisie's going to blow. Will you look at your mommy, or are you just going to look at the tree? She'll wave. She's loving that tree, mommy. All right, everybody. Have a very, very blessed weekend. And thank you for sticking around for my ramblings. And again, thank you to everybody who has sent me cards and gifts and messages, and for your friendship, and just thank you, everybody. Do have a blessed weekend, and remember to find your joy in all things. Bye-bye.